Hey guys, are you feeling a little hot? You can't handle the ores. Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here. I'm playing a little Scarcity economics, hanging out at the supply cart area, and this used to be that wagon. And as you can see, I tore down the wagon, and instead there remains a block of coal and 3 blocks of gold. Now, I had seen from the developers that this was already here, and so it wasn't a surprise for me. And several people had pointed it out, and I was thinking, well, yeah, but I don't need it, and so you're just going to have to deal with it. Got the shades off of a zombie, and so that's my only piece of armor so far. Alright, stuff going on. Got some very nice netherwork going there. Made one from sifting. Over here, I've been playing with sheep because I've been needing carpets. And so I was sitting there going, okay. Let's go ahead and turn you red and you yellow. Because then I can breed these 2 guys, assuming that they will breed. Will you breed? You and... Oh, yellow's already been bred. Well, dang. I'll breed them later. Because, oh, here, let's do red and blue. Make a purple. And that looked like it came out a blue baby. Huh. Okay. Well, anyway, you can sit there and make... there's some cyans in here, although it's hard to see. Blue, I bred with the white, and that got me the light blue. And then the blue and green got me the cyan. I think that's the cyan over there. And then I bred a white and a green and got the lime. So that's what I've been doing to kind of breed up the different colors. I've got the beginning of the grays over here in white. I need to dye 2 of these duplicates that I don't need and make them black because I can get the black dye fairly easy from the squiddies. And then I'll have those, and I'll just segregate a pair of each of the colors into their own little pens, and that way I get plenty of the wool that I need. Alright, oh hey, this ender pearl just barely formed, so let's go ahead and snag that. And this, I had this set up over on the other side, and I pushed it out like this one. So, you know, you can't get up if you fall in there, and the raiders, when they come by, they actually will path themselves in and then fall in, and then I just ignore them. Or occasionally I'll, you know, hit them with lava or something. And occasionally my guys will try to go out, and I don't know why, because there's nothing out there. This is beyond the town, so why are they trying to go beyond the town? They shouldn't be. But occasionally I'll block it with a block to stop them. The other side is currently blocked that way, because I've had guys several times fall in there, and I was going, why? So I added these so I can hop up and get over easily. Alright, other stuff. That's been going like gangbusters, getting me iron, which has been fantastic. He split. And one of the things that, talking about iron, let's take a quick gander over here. Yeah, I've got a stack and a half of iron from the golems. Yay, that's so fantastic. This is now, I think that's tier 3, possibly 4. Been very lazy not doing the outer stripe. Don't know why. What are you, tier 3? This is a level 4 farm, and I'm loving the look of it. That looks really, really cool. Oh, I hadn't even noticed these buttons. Oh, I like that. Okay, yeah, that's very nice. Other stuff. Oh, this is tier 3 of the bakery, and I've upgraded my barracks. I think this is 4. Yes, this is 4, and that means all the sides are now filled in. So, and that means I've got 4 sets of guards going on from here. So this is the tier 1 barrack tower, and that's the tier 2. Looks very similar. It's got the cobble across the bottom. It's got kind of little spokey bits for the top. And then over here on the far side is the tier 3 tower. So you can see it's got a double height, and I'm liking the walkways going around. But so this is growing. Oh, and there was that thumping from way earlier. he's been doing... What is this? That's got to be wrong. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, that can't be right. Oh, hey, I hadn't noticed these guys had come down here. I thought they were going to go upstairs, but no, that's fine. Swords. Okay, so that's where they went. Because I had to make all these, because I've got the iron. That's okay, I can do that now. I was thinking this is kind of a cell area. Anyway, so the barracks are coming along very nicely. What else have I upgraded? The storage hut, the warehouse is now tier 2. Not much of a difference other than on the inside you can see there's a big path of carpet, and then this bumped out. Roof stuff happened to it. I think it... I don't know. I don't remember. Millicent, do you remember what happened? I don't recall. Anyway, so that's been going on, and I need to push all my buildings to at least tier 3. I think they all need to do that. But one of the things that I did, I went ahead and did a whole bunch of gathering. Here, let's take a quick look at the map. I went up here, and you can see where I kind of leveled out areas and then kind of dug the stuff that's on the level of the water. Got a whole bunch of gravel over there. Oh, and these are the wooden storage crates from this building, the Immersive Engineering building, and snag those. Anyway, what I want to do is sit there and do a whole bunch of ore processing. So I actually made the diamond level mesh, and I've got a few little bits kicking in here. Oh, got a little bit of cobalt and ardite. But I went through and processed a bunch of things. So I've got a lot of ores kicking out here, and some of them have already been ground up. And I said, you know, as nice as it is to have this, it's not that grand. It's really slow generating the power. So I decided to do a little investing in the induction smelter. And you're probably saying, Grok, why do you need an induction smelter? Well, because what I wanted to do was make some steel, and to do that, to make like an HV capacitor, I can store lots of power with an HV capacitor, but that needs steel, and that needs an electric factory tech. Well, that's bleh. Armor plus, that means I have to go dig up a lot of these lava crystals, bleh. Let's see, armor plus thermal foundation. Well, here I can do things like arc furnaces, and I can cast, but the induction smelter, a ground iron and some ground coal gets me a steel ingot. And I was much more interested in doing that than building a blast furnace, you know, because this is super slow and a lot of resources, and it wasn't actually too bad to make that. So let's go ahead and grab all this, and I'm going to go ahead and make me 2 batteries, if I can remember the formula right. Is it that? It is. Alright, so 2 of these capacitors, yay. And then the other thing I was looking at doing is this. This is the thermoelectric, that allows you, if you have hot and cold on either side, it allows you to generate some passive power. And I was thinking I could make 4 of those easily enough. And it's almost nighttime. So, oh, this little thing, I put that there not to stop me from going into the fire, because I never have, but one of the wandering guards walked through it like 3 times in a row. And I was going, really? Did you eat lead paint chips for breakfast? Because that's just stupid. Why are you even thinking about doing that? And he did. He thought about it. Over here, I think I've got the last bit of Constantan. Yep, got some hoppers underneath there to suck that stuff out. And think, there's my 20 plates. And that I found was the easiest way to make plates. So let's go ahead and go... See, there's the 4 sets I need there. Let's make these 4 whatsits. So you go in the center, you go along the top, and then you surround here, and that gives me these 4. Perfect. And then the next thing, I need some connectors and some ice. I found ice. I was very happy because I decided to do that right-handed maze thing. I got on my boat and I just rode around and I just followed to the right to see what I could explore in the ocean. And then I came across this and I went, ooh, I know what I can use. And I ran through there until I found some water. Oh, move it over here. Yeah, there's a couple ponds. This is the one, you can see the water in it, where I grabbed out a bunch of ice. Because I knew as soon as I could find ice, I said, ooh, I can make these thermoelectric generators and put lava on the other side. Well, that would melt this. Or I could do some of the uranium, and I think that should do it. Actually, I don't need all of those. Let's go ahead and cook these guys up. And I'm hoping that will actually work. So, oh, time to eat something. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and let these melt up. Let the golem melt too. And as soon as that melts, we're going to drop down here and set us up a nice little thermoelectric whatsamajigger and get some free power. Alrighty, those are all done. And I have to admit two things. I haven't tested this in single player yet, and well, this is single player, but in my Creative Void world that I play with, to verify that this will work. And immersive engineering, I shouldn't catch radiation sickness from this. Okay. If it were the IC2, that would definitely do that. I'm also not 100% sure that this uranium will work with the thermoelectric generator. We'll find out. All right, hammer, 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 hammer. There's my engineer's hammer. I stole that from the other building because evil. All right, now one of the things I was looking at doing, let's take this capacitor and slap it on here for right now. Good-oink. And with the hammer, I'm going to go ahead and adjust so that's out. Yeah, let's set out to all of these sides. And boink. Oh, gotta get block. Well, no, I won't use uranium. I'll use the ice. Oh, I don't want to use the ice either. Just in case it will melt on me, and that would be bad. So let's go ahead and use some junk blocks that I don't care about. Yeah, you can tell I'm very, very prepared here today. This is an in, so let's make that an out, and then this is going to be an in. All right, so that is this guy. Make sure I pick it up. Okay, and we'll put, that's this guy here, and let's take this one out and slap it there, and so it's going to be an in on the bottom, and then it's going to be an out on the top. That'll work. For a second there, I thought I heard a spider. Did I hear a spider? Anyway, that's the one that goes up here. Break that one, and down we fall, and ouch, that hurts. Okay, so the torches are bad because they will actually melt the ice. So let's go ahead and break these torches for the nonce. And I'm trying to think of how to keep bad things from spawning down here while still keeping the ice. But we will burn that bridge when we cross it. Okay, so those are thems. And then the blocks O uranium will go there, there, and there. Okay, cool. Let's break these whatsits, because we don't need them. That's where the thermoelectric generators are going to all go. There they are. There, 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 there. And that should start generating power because each of them has across from each other the hot and the cold. So that should start generating power. Let's go ahead and go dink, dank, donk, dink, donk. So, oh yeah, that instantly has got 256 IF, whatever that is. So that is good. Let's take this guy and we'll put him, let's put him right there. That got rid of all the light, so it's really, really hard to see. What if I put a torch up there? Is that close enough? Let's put the torch over there and another one way over there, and hopefully That's far enough away from the... Yeah, hopefully. The ice won't melt on us. And I need the wires. So wire to there and wire to there. Oh, dang it. I thought I could, and I can't. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I forgot that I cannot do that. Alright, so let's recall out of here. And I need to make the HV, or no, not the HV, the LV connector, which is this, that's the relay. Yeah, the relay. So it's one and two of those. Okay. So let's get 2 coppers, ding dong, and 2 of the terracottas. And as you can see, I've got lots of that because Mesa. Oh, over here, crafting table. So there and this, and that'll get me some relays. So, okay, that should do me. Wheat, you can get out of the way. And, punk. So far it hasn't melted, so that makes me feel good. What's the light level in here? 8's in the corner. Hopefully that will work nicely for us. Okay, so now I'm not sure which one of these is the right one. We'll stick that there. That's an out, so that's the wrong one. I'm prepared. There's the in, so that's the one we're looking for. We'll put a connector here. We'll put a relay there, and we should be able to go... What happened to my other wire? Oh, there's my other wire. Oh, come on, you can coexist. Okay, so then here to there. What do you mean? There? Oh. There to there. There to there. And there to there. So all of these are going to be pumping up into here. And yeah, you can see the power is flowing in, which is fantastic. That's what we're looking for. And these 4 should transfer enough power that this wire handles it and it works perfectly. So if I were doing more, I would want to up the number of wires going through. So I don't need you no more. We're going to put you here. And you should start powering everything, and I can change this out. I may actually put a machine down here and feed whatever. I first need to have an extra machine that I need that for. And this, let's see, I need a connector here and a connector here, and then wire. I can reach, perfect. And now this is pumping up the power here. So that's where we're actually going to do the storage of stuff. And can I put a torch here? I can. Perfect. Let's hop out because I can't jump. It's too tall. And let's grab another bit of dirt. There we go, dirt. And once the wire is in place, you can block it up afterwards. So at this point now, I've got a huge amount of power storage considering what I'm doing here, and now I can start taking stuff like the gold and say, you get processed here, and let's take this gold here and toss it in to get smelted, and we're still going up. That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted, because I was having enough problems. I could run this and the coal would keep up. Actually, a little bit more than keep up. But when this was running, the generator, the coal was going down. There was just no way of getting around that. And I was going, dang it, I really want more. And so now I've got 8 million RF that this will hold. And it's night again, because, you know, of course it is. Alright, so all the industrial stuff can go up into this crate. And I'm going to sleep and upgrade a bunch of buildings. I can have sheep. In fact, I has all the sheep here. You may notice that behind me the black ones are kind of looking threadbare, because I've been needing lots and lots of black. And speaking of which, I'm going to go ahead and snag some more out of here. These guys, I'm breeding additional black sheep just because I need a lot of black wool. So let's get out of here because they're noisy. But yeah, got them all. Got to collect them all. All right, so I've been upgrading buildings and got, I think, most everything up to tier 3 now. Okay, this is a second delivery guy, and that's just only tier 2. But it took a lot of black wool to upgrade these citizens' huts. Hey, Parnell, stop closing things in the way. This is a tier 4, and that's why it needed the light blue carpet. Oh, yeah, here's where the black is coming in, and it needs a ton of that. The 4s looks pretty much the same as what we got here, except it's adding these shelves and these little tulips and flowers and whatnot. Holy cow, was that a pain to get these. The clay wasn't too hard, though that I can find around, although that's getting harder to find. But I had to go quite a ways. I explored up to here, and that was pretty much it. I ran down and around and round and round and finally gave up because I was hitting nothing but snow. And then I did another run down here, and around and around and around and around and around, because some of the stuff I was looking for, those alliums or whatever, and there's the blue orchids. You could barely see it up there. As near as I can tell, the blue orchids only really spawn in not marshes, the swamps. That's the thing. Except occasionally I was finding them around a beehive anywhere scattered around. It would have 3 or 4 flowers nearby in different types, and I found most of mine there because I still haven't found a swamp biome, and I would love to find a swamp biome because that would mean lots and lots of clay. And I'm pretty low on clay and low on steak, so let's eat some more steak. So that's a lot of flowers. That's a ton of flowers. Fortunately, I found a flower forest, so I was able to get like 30 some odd of each of these tulips, which is good. But that's going to be fun upgrading all of these things, and everybody's running on in right now. The town has got a happiness of 10, which is good. But I still need to do a lot of upgrading. All these buildings, all the citizen huts are tier 3, except for this guy, which is now 4. Oh man. Let's see, what else is up high? Run. Okay, that's tier 4. This is tier 4. My barracks over there, that's tier 4. I can't make a tier 5 until I upgrade this thing to tier 5, at which point I can then start building tier 5 stuff. And I got enough resources to upgrade my barracks to tier 5. I would like to be able to do that. But not happening anytime soon, because I need to get to the end. And to get to the end, I need to do stuff like let my ender lilies way back there against the wall, they need to grow me a whole bunch more ender pearls. And then I also need to do a bunch more sifting to get blaze powder, because I think I've got 8, and I'm going to need at least 12 to have the 12 eyes vendor that I'll need to open up the gateway. Sometimes the end portal has a few, but you can't trust him. Plus, I'm going to have to sit there and throw these Eyes of Ender around, and they will occasionally break, which is not good. But you can notice it's night, and I'm not panicky and jumping to bed, because if you look around, there's tons of lights everywhere. Let's go up here, zoom in a smidge, switch to night, and I don't know if I showed this off, but I lit up everything, and it was really good. And I'm saying that again because it's been at least a day since I recorded the last chunk. I've just been slowly building up pieces and then exploring like crazy. And, that whole work thing, got to pay the bills. Anyway, got a bunch of stuff up to tier 4. Most everything else is tier 3. I can't think of anything that's tier 1 anymore. So that's good. That's very good. And I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and get to the end. I may build some... Oh, actually, hey, let's run over here real quick. I did this. I grabbed the sawmill from thermal expansion and swapped out the... I moved it over to here. Yeah, I swapped out the induction smelter for that because I want to be able to make better logs, and this uses that power, which is yay, hip hip hooray. And it also makes this sawdust as a byproduct, which if you compress 3x3 makes these compressed sawdust chunks, which if you feed through a furnace, that will give you some more charcoal. And that way I don't have to burn logs for charcoal. Not that I really care because I've got so much wood over there, so that's just fine. Well, we'll just hop on here and end the episode for today. Tons done, but still lots more that needs to be done. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to find where the end is. And that's going to probably take forever to do. But we'll have to do it. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here playing a little Scarcity economics and getting the town built up. Thanks for watching.